Long Trunk by Nuria Cusó, illustrated by Laia Guerrero. Editorial el Pirata. Long, long ago, elephants actually boasted about their very short trunk, which was only about 20 inches long. Well, all except for one, the long trunk elephant, who had been born into the poorest family of all, and was in charge of collecting food for all elephants in the herd. He spent his days collecting huge piles of food until everybody was full. Since he had to carry so much food, his trunk got longer and longer. It tripled in size because of the weight and got much longer than the other elephants' trunks. All of the other elephants laughed at his enormous trunk and told him that soon he would be tripping over it. Long Trunk decided to ignore them and just do his job as best as he could. One day, the herd leader's daughter, Zoe, was distracted while playing hide-and-go-seek and fell into a deep hole. Her friends ran to get her parents, and all of the animals in the jungle were worried and went to rescue her. The little elephant's father and king of the flock was the first one to try to pull her out of the hole, but his trunk was too short, as were the rest of the elephant's trunks. He couldn't even get it near Zoe, who was very, very scared. Then it was the monkey who tried, and although he nimbly got to where Zoe was, he wasn't strong enough to lift her. Afterwards, it was the giraffe's turn, who was only able to lift her with his long but delicate neck. All of the jungle animals tried to save her unsuccessfully. Long Trunk watched the situation and said to himself, "Hey, maybe my trunk could be useful now." No sooner said than done. He went over to the hole, lowered his trunk, which had been the subject of ridicule, and quickly wrapped it around Zoe's waist, bringing her up to the surface. Ever since that day, Long Trunk has been the hero of the jungle. No elephant or other animal has ever made fun of his trunk again. That trunk has been so very useful on many occasions. They say that, as of that day, all elephants started exercising and stretching. They also started getting their own food in order to have such a long and wonderful trunk like their companion Long Trunk. Some also say that as of that moment, Long Trunk was able to retire and live the rest of his life teaching other elephants the best techniques to find and transport food. And that's how all elephants around the world now boast about having a trunk that is long and useful.